Hey guys, welcome. I couldn't be more excited. It is the very beginning of December. Ice is forming all across Minnesota. I got a call from one of my best friends, Jean Paul Tessier, the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman. We're going to be filming early ice walleyes on Lake of the Woods. Stay tuned. We're going to give you fishing reports, ice conditions. We're also going to be introducing a new series that I'm going to be filming on my channel called Ice Crusades. This is show number 1. I'm your host, Jeff Jiggy Andersen. I'm filming with my buddy Jean Paul Tessier, the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman, and we're going to go set the hook. So whenever I think of early ice, this is one of my favorite destinations, and it's usually really good early, and as you can see, there's like nobody out here, and so obviously ice safety is one of our first concerns, and JP's been out, one of the first ones out on the main body of water. 4 Mile Base froze over really nice actually, but JP, you've been out for what, a couple of days or one day?
One day.
Yeah.
What? But had a good opportunity to come out here, and I walked half the way out here. I mean, it's better safe than sorry,
yeah,
especially when dealing with a four-wheeler, but we just don't have the snow right now to have a sled out here.
Yeah, so 4 miles like really smooth and nice, but usually what happens on a big body of water like this, it freezes like 2 or 3 inches, and then that northwest wind blew. I remember that.
Tears it all up, and
yeah,
as you can see, we've got everything that's packed right into the gap here, just shelled up. But we've got a good 8 inches of ice underneath us.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been here 12 years. I've only skated out here one time. I was a little concerned this year, but not so much now. We've got some good sheets of ice, some good ice. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
And so it's warm right now. Actually, I don't even need gloves on. It's so nice. It'll be nice for fishing, but this week it's going to be a little warm, and then it really plummets, so ice is going to really lock up tight then.
We're going to be making ice in 8 to 10 days.
Yeah.
8 to 10 days, and we're going to be making great ice. So it may not be driving vehicles out here by Christmas like we have in the past couple of years, but it's going to come. We're going to get there. It's just going to mean the people that have the portables are going to be king. Yeah.
Well, that's the way we like it, right?
Right here, right now.
Well, we got up here not really late. This is just kind of an evening bite deal, but we're gonna get a full day of fishing in tomorrow, and so we're just set up out from the island, only out 17, 18 feet.
Having fun.
Gonna try to catch a few fish. So we'll probably go up a little bit shallow right at dark and see if we can't catch a big one. But let's set the
big
hook,
hog.
Yeah,
brother.
One of my best buddies right here. All right, JP said he's catching them on the Fire Tiger leech flutter spoon. I'm gonna try this one for my dead stick. I'm just gonna guess right now, get this set, and then I'm gonna get my Humminbird out and get a little speed spoon. I rigged up a little speed spoon, which is one of my favorite spoons. I haven't actually talked about it much, but let's see if it works. I'm pretty excited about it.
Little guy. Little sauger, probably throwbacker. Oh, that might be a short lunch sandwich stacker number 1 right there. That right there has been the hot ticket up here. They'll say match the hatch, and we've been filleting these walleyes and saugers and finding a lot of little perch in them, and that has been the hot ticket out here for the last few days for me right there. Leech flutter spoon, Fire Tiger, baby. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, well, I'm gonna say you come up here. We're gonna have fish tacos tonight, and this little sauger is gonna get invited to dinner. Short lunch sandwich stacker numero 1.
There we go.
Well, I would say that
That is cool to watch them. That's a Walter.
Here we go.
The first fish this season, 2021. And it's a cute little good eater walleye though, huh? I don't know if I want to set my rod down in this. It's a little wet. That's a good way to start it off. We're just kind of getting into that prime time. That's what we wanted to take advantage of, is get up here in time for this. You know, it's pretty notorious to bite right before sunset is really good. Boy, you ate that speed spoon pretty good. That's a good way to start it, JP.
Yeah.
Little white tipper.
Walleye taco.
A little gold, little shore lunch sandwich stacker. We'll set him over there. All right, we're started.
Yeah.
We've been kind of having a few different fish swim in on the graph, and like I said, this is kind of that prime time. But it's amazing to be out here, and there is probably, oh, if I was to guess, 10 locals that are out fishing out here right now. So it's just prime for a lot of hook sets. This one's gonna eat it. Yeah, atta baby.
Oh man, I just had a freaking nice one come up on me here.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. Little guy. Yeah, it's gonna happen now, boys. Hang on tight.
There you go. Just another one of those. Sauger. That might be a little shore lunch sandwich stacker. Look at that. He came in for a sniff, and I got him right underneath the bottom lip there. Right underneath the bottom lip. Boop. Perfect. Again, just on fire right now. The fire tiger. Just another little sauger. Just another little sauger. Get bigger, little guy.
We've been fishing, I don't know, probably really fishing for about an hour now only, and we got a few hook sets in, and so caught my first walleye for the 2021 ice season. And you know, this trip for me is always about just going out and catching fish with a good buddy, and you know, enjoying first ice. And you know, you have Red Lake, and Red Lake is a very busy lake, but this is really special to me because there's really nobody around, and the fishing's so fabulous, that the number of fish we catch. It's not about catching a 30-incher, but the reality is this spot that we're sitting in, we have a really good shot at catching a big one. But the goal out here is just to come check ice conditions and tell a story about how wonderful Lake of the Woods is.
Early ice typically will be a little bit shallower than we are deeper on in the season. So don't look about driving 5 miles out on the lake to get to a piece of structure early ice. What we set up on is right off the sandbars on Lake of the Woods, primarily Pine Island and the south shore of Lake of the Woods. Yesterday we got out to 20 feet of water, and that's the deepest that we needed to get. We caught great fish yesterday. We came back in a little bit this afternoon, 18 feet of water, catching a few, but you don't have to go that far. And technically, if I really wanted to, I could drive my wheeler out Adrian's Road and walk to where we're at right now. It's a hefty walk, but you can get out here without having to cross pressure ridges or do anything like that.
I gotta rebait.
Well, I got another one right here. Oh, that's a better one there.
Yeah?
Oh. There we go. Oh, baby. Well, what did we say happens on Lake of the Woods?
Exactly what we're talking about right there.
Flurries. And look at him, he's just like, oh man, let me get away from here. But you went and ate that beautiful leech. That leech flutter right there. And I can't say it enough. The fire tiger right now on Lake of the Woods is
on fire.
On fire. All right, gang. That was fun right there. Just a good fighting walleye up on Lake of the Woods. Just another one. Just another beautiful fish. There you go.
So it's, I mean, it's so typical is you go through those little dry spells fishing, and we're sitting here talking about, should we move? And I'm one that moves a lot. I love to move a lot. But typically on Lake of the Woods, when you have activity, which we've had since we pulled up here, and even if they're smaller fish, typically on this lake, when you hit that prime time, you go through those flurries. So you can, on this lake, especially in the southern basin, move too much to where you're missing opportunities and you're missing bites. And we kind of just sat it out. And actually JP's the one that has really taught me that, is you can spend too much. Look at that thing come up that hole. That was cool. You can spend more time moving and missing bites. Look, JP's whacking them. And so this is what we've been waiting for, is this flurry just like this. And so this one is going to be a fish taco. That one's going to be a fish taco. And we're having fun up here on Lake of the Woods.
You know it. Another, well, this one is the Tika minnow score. The Tika minnow. That's been a, you're going to hear a lot about that minnow from Clam Outdoors right there, that bait. But just another fish taco up here on Lake of the Woods. We'll call them shore lunch sandwich stackers, and I call them that all the time, but that's what it's all about.
JP.
Fun day.
Just another sandwich stacker.
You know it.
Shore lunch sandwich stacker.
I love it.
That's a good way. Thank you, my friend, for a great day.
You know, I love it every time you come up here. Regardless, there's special memories that are right here, and we'll talk about that later. But it's always an honor when you come up here and go fishing. It's fun. I like catching fish with you. It's a great time, and we get to talk about all the stuff that we've been through, and then all the stuff we're gonna go do.
That's what this ice fishing game is all about. Is just to me, I don't want to say it, the older I get, but it's the camaraderie of the ice team that we share, and you know, with Clam and the whole team there. It's like we're all brothers and sisters and a big family. And we didn't have an ice show this season, and that was hard on all of us. Really, I didn't know how much I would miss it, but we definitely miss seeing all of you guys down at the ice show, talking ice fishing and talking about new gear and all that stuff. But
all my brothers from another mother. All my brothers from another mother.
We have shared, we were just talking about this kind of while we were packing up, and we've shared some unbelievable memories up here, from snowstorms to getting stuck in the slush, to catching giant pout about 24 miles that way, to catching muskies about 34 miles that way, to, I mean, just this lake is it holds something really special, I think, to, you know, our hearts and the memories that we shared. So I can't wait to get up tomorrow morning.
I'm already looking forward to it.
And do it again. Knuckles, let's go share fish taco. We're out. Day 2 with my buddy Jean Paul, and we slept out in one of his sleepers, had a great night's sleep. As you can tell, the sun is just starting to peak up, so panic at the disco, getting things packed up, getting ready to go. We had to fix a few things up with straps and everything else. I typically like to have my snowmobile over my four-wheeler, and when JP called, he said there's not much snow, so bring the four-wheeler. So we grabbed the four-wheeler, but it's going to be a beauty day. It's really, really nice out. The sun's going to be out. There hasn't been sun out here, so it'll be interesting to see how those fish respond to that. But we had a great night last night. Set the hook a bunch of times, a bunch of small fish, a couple nice walleyes, and so I'm just looking forward to a fun day on the ice with the boys. It's going to be a great day, so stay tuned. Man, part of this fun, the fishing for me is the fun part, catching fish and all that good stuff. But the other part that I really truly love about an adventure like this is the travel. You know, you get on the wheelers and you go through these trails and you're going along the island and the ice, and you know, you just to kind of try to put it into perspective, you get out over the island and there's all these giant ice, you know, chunks that got pushed up from a big wind blow, And then all of a sudden you get across and you bob and weave through the cracks where JP had really scouted, which is really nice. I saw a few other fishermen that didn't want to cross there, but JP found the trail. We bobbed and weaved through this trail, and then you get out on this beautiful sheet of ice. I mean, you could put your hockey skates on and skate for miles on this thing. So that's one of the reasons I really love this game of ice fishing, is just a sheer travel. It's so fun, isn't it, JP? Yeah, so you know, obviously it's a little bit later in the morning, but we took advantage of the beautiful light and flew the drone up and got some beautiful images and everything else. So nice thing about Lake of the Woods is you don't have to be fishing right at sunrise, which I like to be fishing, but you don't have to be to catch them. So I'm looking forward to a fun day on the ice.
Yeah, but he likes that flutter.
He likes a little flutter in his breakfast.
He likes a little flutter.
I get a little more flutter in my breakfast.
Oh man, that guy is so small right there.
Yeah. Pull her out.
Little guy. Little guy. Just another one of those. But another fish.
Just start to the day.
Yeah.
A little sauger.
Yeah, another little sauger right there. Little sauger, I love the coloration in these. Just a beautiful little healthy fish, and that one we're gonna leave for one of you.
On the dead stick. Not why they always look a little bigger on this rod. Yeah. Little saga on the dead stick. My little crappie killer right there. That 16th ounce blade spoon. Little guy on the dead stick. I actually just touched the dead stick. Just gave it a little touch and chowed it. But if you were gonna keep fish for like fish tacos like we had last night, that would be pretty good little snack. But like JP says, we'll let them go so you can catch them when you come up here. Fish with the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman. All that I'm using on this dead stick is just a little 16th ounce blade spoon with the gold back. That's one of my favorite little crappie killers. Just a light little jig, just a hunk of meat on there, and a little noodle rod. Sometimes it's amazing, sometimes that dead stick is really powerful. I like to catch them jigging, that's my favorite way to do it, but there are times where that dead stick really shines. So it's always worth having out, but if the bite gets really good, then it's best to just kind of focus in on one rod. Because when it gets fast and really furious, it's worth just getting up and getting down. I just walk over and touch the tip like that. It's a little jig. Bends over, pick it up, set the hook.
There you go.
Boy, that one took a little coaxing, huh?
Yeah.
You mean grab the transducer?
Yep. Yeah. Right. Oh, he might be wrapped in it already.
Alright,
Oh, a little walleye. There,
walleye.
There you go.
That's a nice one, JP.
Yeah, had to work for that one there a little bit there. Okay.
Boy, he was I mean, you must have worked him for a minute?
Yeah.
2 minutes?
Yeah, right in the corner of the mouth, just so finicky. So finicky. There is, we're gonna call that fish taco number 1.
Yeah, you would, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the size of taco that I like to eat.
Yep, that's a good one right there. You know, at Walleye, we had another one down there, but I had to work for that bugger this morning. Not bad at all. And once again, I mean, if you're gonna take one thing out of this, besides how to have fun on Lake of the Woods, that right there should be the ticket right there.
That's the 1/8 ounce.
Yeah, that's the 1/8 ounce leech flutter spoon, fire, taiga, and it is on fire.
You've seen us fish with the leech flutter spoon, and for good reason. I mean, it is a powerful spoon. Yeah, that's a good eater. All
Beautiful.
Right.
All right.
Here's this one's gonna eat it. There's some walleyes. Chowed it. That was really cool. You can tell they aggressive. That's so fun to watch them come up. That's a decent sauger. That is. Yeah. JP is using the famous speed spoon or blades or leech flutter spoon, and I'm using the a modified speed spoon, and I'll show you a little bit about this thing. You know, the leech is probably my favorite, but sometimes I like to switch it up, and this spoon has a little bit faster fall, and boy, that thing ate it really good. Down deep, we're gonna have to eat this one, but I'll show you what I did with this. It's really cool. And this is a really powerful spoon. Look at that guy. He's gonna bleed a little bit because it ate it so far down. This is the speed spoon, which Clam sells, and I put just a treble. This is a number 6 treble on there with a feather on it, and I took the dropper chain off because that's how it comes. But this spoon moves in the water. It's a little bit longer profile, and then with this nice feather, and then you just put a little chunk of meat on there. But the action of this one is so neat to where you rip it up, and it's you can see it's not as fat, so it's flatter, and JP's hooked up, and it falls a little bit faster. And you saw this one, it came up really fast, and it fell, and it ate it on that downstroke. So, but it still has a flutter to it when it falls because it's still a little bit flat. That's a good spoon right there. And there's some fish moving through, so I'm gonna get rigged up fast, see if I can catch another one. This might be a decent one. Yep. Yeah, a little better. Chowed it. Come here, yeah. There you go. That one ate like a walleye. Showed up. It's hard to explain, but when they just move just a little bit different than those saugers. But look at that guy, all wrapped up, beautiful in that sunlight. I mean, does it get any prettier than that? He's a mean one. Look how he's all flared out. That's pretty cool with that speed spoon sticking out of his mouth. Ooh, JP's drag is going. That was a really cool bite though. That is what trips my trigger there is watching them come in like that. And just a cool little takeaway move. And actually, I rolled this one. There's 2 of them. Rolled this one and then caught him. That is a perfect eater. That is as good as it gets. Just gonna sneak by here. Oh yeah, look at that guy.
Little walleye there.
Nice fish, JP.
There's another one. Another nice walleye right there.
That's a healthy one. Boy,
yeah.
Angry,
absolutely.
Look how angry.
He's all upset. The one thing, leech flutter, pow, fire tiger.
That one just showed up.
Fatty.
You just got back here.
Just got back here. That was awesome. Unbelievable. Okay. There we go. All right, that's a beauty right there. Throw him back. Oh yeah, baby.
You know, I often get asked about tough jobs, and if you want probably one of the toughest jobs on planet Earth, rent out fish houses, permanent fish houses, and sleeper houses. That is one thing that is as challenging as it gets, from plowing the roads to drilling the holes to making sure that there's propane filled. There's just so much that goes into it, you know. And I can tell you, somebody who truly cares, when you rent from somebody, you have to be with somebody who actually really truly cares. And JP has these beautiful sleeper houses. I get tons of DM messages from people that are wondering about who to stay with, and I always tell them to stay with JP. He's on the lake every day, he's plowing every day, he's working every day, he's checking on the houses every day. They're clean, they're comfortable, and he just truly cares about them.
Yeah, if you're coming up here and wanting to stay on the lake, I run 5 4-man sleeper ice houses. They're 10 by 20 4-man sleepers. They have an indoor restroom, which is great for the gals. We provide a lot of your cooking supplies or cooking utensils and pots and pans and paper plates and plastic bowls and plastic silverware, paper towels, toilet paper, plastic bags, just a lot of stuff to make sure that you have a comfortable stay when you're out on the lake. And you know, I built these houses to be out in 50, 60 below zero weather. So the people that come on out, it's really awesome walking on in the morning and seeing people fishing in their pajamas and their slippers. So it's a pretty awesome experience. One that I get an opportunity to share with a lot of people that come up here. This will be my 9th season on the ice, running these sleepers. We've built them right in our front yard, and we've improved on them every single year. So hopefully you guys enjoy them. Hopefully you come up here and catch some fish, but most importantly, hopefully you come up here and have friends with or fun with your family and friends. They barely come off the bottom.
Well, this one's gonna eat it though. That was a thump.
Better one?
Yeah, a little better. That's a cool bite. Little better fish. I think we got a head shaker. Not a giant, but holy buckets, JP, have we had a day.
Oh yeah.
See him swimming down there?
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's a nice little walleye. Choked on it.
Yeah, there it is.
Look at that. Holy buckets.
Just another one right there.
Yeah. There you go, I got it.
Oh, just another dandy. There's another dandy.
Oh, JP, hang on. Come here for a second. Yeah. This one's for our buddy Todd Clark. You know, it's been a special day. Yeah, look at this. I want to talk about Todd real quick. That is
beautiful.
I don't know. That's probably about our 80th hook set.
Yeah.
Every time we come up,
so
I'm
much
gonna
fun.
throw him back there.
So much fun.
Yeah, this is a special day for me. Just the last time I was out ice fishing on Lake of the Woods was with a gentleman by the name of Todd Clark. Todd was an important person in my life, and my wife's dad, and my father-in-law, and my son's grandpa. And it was Gavin, Todd, and myself. And Todd, I mean, lived on this lake in the winter and in the summer, fishing here and spending a lot of memories. And that was our last day with Todd. We sat out in the shack, and it was blowing out of the northwest about 30 miles an hour. It was freezing cold, and we just sat in that shack setting the hook and sharing memories. And we got back, and Todd passed away, and it was a sad deal for our whole family. So for me today and yesterday, it was really, really special. Just a little tribute to him. And we sank his ashes only about 300 yards away from here, and I know he's watching down on us. And you were big that day for us, and I just want to thank you. And
I was able to fillet Todd's last fish.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, we're tough guys, but yeah. I'm an emotional man.
Yeah.
And that was a tough fillet job for me.
Yeah.
Right after he passed away, but we came out here. We had talked about it. We said we want to come out to where you guys had fun.
Yeah.
And that's why we're doing what we're doing,
yeah.
guys. Paying respects to a great man that taught us both a little bit about life and
yeah.
how to have fun, and brought us together. He brought us together. So
sure did. So I guess, you know, for me, without being sappy and sad, you know, everything else and emotional, I want each of you, I know we're going through a crazy time right now, each of you that are watching this, that get to share all the hook sets, and we're having fun and joking and making fun and everything else. Just treat every day like the last, and treat everybody with love, kindness, and everything else. I know this is a fishing deal, but really through my fishing guiding, and I've met some of my best friends in this fishing industry, and through guiding and everything else, and I just, each day you step on the ice or hop in the boat, you know, treat it like your last, because you just don't stinking know. So
you never know.
This one's for you, Todd Clark, and I know this eagle that's back here, 50 feet away, he was.
He just doesn't want to leave.
There's more to that than I don't think I've seen that too often. So
here,
this one's
do this.
This one.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, everybody needs a hug every now and then. So even when we lose a big fish, so I just wanted to say thank you, JP, for being there and being a friend through that time, and
oh man,
you know, and helping us out.
It was my honor and my privilege.
Oop. Oop, yep, there he is. He's on this one. He just hit this one. That's a good one right there.
That is awesome.
That's a good one.
That is awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get my rod out of there.
Yep. Nice and easy. That was a fish we marked. There we go. You just focus on fighting this fish.
Yes, sir. You focus on catching it.
Oh!
Got there.
I figured I was gonna say you better grab that sucker. Oh, that's a way to end it right there.
Just like 6 years ago.
You got him? Just like 6 years ago. Look at that big giant pout.
Couldn't end it up.
Pout.
Pout.
Oh, look at the belly on that thing.
Look at that.
That would make my
right
buddy
there.
Jason Rylander very happy.
Yeah, that's a good colored pout right there. Beautiful
Heck
color.
yeah.
For a Lake of the Woods, I mean, I see a lot of pale pout.
Yeah.
You're right. Rylander would be pretty excited about that.
He sure would be. This one's for you, buddy.
Yeah.
How you doing? Their jaws are so tough. And I made you grab them. I love that. All right. Little surgery here.
There we go.
Look at that. The toothpick goes
Easy
to work.
peasy right there.
Oh, that's a great way to end it, though. I mean, we had a beautiful sunset behind us, and we kind of closed it out a little bit, but that is a great species to catch on Lake of the Woods, and super fun.
Just another one. Just another one right there.
Well, if you wanted to keep fish, we could have pout nuggets. You could have some pike, pickled pike or broiled pike, and fish walleye tacos.
But I'm going to tell you what, this is for our buddy Jason Rylander out there. Here you go, buddy. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish.
Cool. That's a great way to end it. Slimy knuckles.
Pow!
Pow!